everyone. Sorry, a bit late on the intro there. Welcome to episode 23 of Spread the Love. CryptoVoxels here, and playback of this video has been disabled. Not sure why that's the case. It seems like I'm having an issue with the stream. Not sure. Usually I don't have an issue with the stream, but it's saying that I'm not live, so I just want to check it out on my phone real quick, see what's being displayed, and then we are going to get to go. Let's see, Marma Foundation. Oh my gosh. Sorry, it takes me forever to find the Marma Foundation on here. Okay, so it says I am live. And it is working. So I suppose we're just going to keep going, and I'll cut this out later maybe if it's working well. It's really weird that it's... Sorry. What an interesting start to the live stream. Sorry about that. So today what we're going to be doing is I was going to do all this stuff for Bobby and put up the chair and the computer for him, but you know, he hasn't had a time to go into CryptoVoxels yet and see anything yet, so I might as well leave all this here. And for today, instead, what I'm going to be doing is going to the CryptoVoxels homepage, the website, and I'm going to be showing how easy it should be for someone who's just getting started with using CryptoVoxels to create the first space. So my computer's going slower than normal. I started playing Dark Forest yesterday or a couple days ago, and just to get the hang of how it's played, it's a pretty cool game built using the zero knowledge proofs on Ethereum. So we are going to go to my account. Right now I'm logged in under marmaj.eth. So basically that is my ENS name. So when you go to your names, I have a chloethedev as a name, which is the name that I put here. Type it in wherever you want. So we made one for Bobby. So if you type in Bobby C was the name. We registered it. So we created all that. And so now when Bobby's in the world, so like I showed, let's go back here to show very easily how that shows up. Above my head, you will see marmaj.eth displayed. And the reason you're seeing marmaj.eth and not chloethedev.eth is because I should probably fix that since I'm doing a live stream. Let's fix my name. So you have to actually save the name. So this might be a good thing that I'm showing that. I'm having a hard time, sorry. I got a new Mac Mini, so I can do all this emulation and go live and stuff and to keep track of what I'm doing. But still have an issue at times with the internet. Anyways, save, and now when I refresh this page, it should show chloethedev.eth. And it's the same costume. So this is just a small visual bug in CryptoVoxels to where if you log on in a previous account and log on to a new account and you don't change your name manually, it won't go to the blockchain and check your name. Fine by me. So what we're gonna do, we'll go through some of the settings you might see. So you can come in here and pick a name once you're logged in. You can check out your skin of your avatar. So I went in and I did some editing of the colors to change my skin color in the game. You can see your costumes. So I have the Pixel sneakers. I have the commemorative top made by the Crypto Woman, and I have more stuff made by Pixels, and actually Pixels made all of this. Crypto Woman made the top and the skirt, and Pixels made the shoes as well. So after you get yourself some wearables, so Bobby has some wearables. Bobby has a couple pair of moon shoes on that I got from Pixels as well at some event. So I gave those to Bobby so he can look cool in the metaverse. Then here's the fun part, the spaces. So this is where you really get started. When I made my first space, I made this testing space, and you can just run in here and make it for free, but I'll just show you. I didn't do anything with it. It was too small, and you don't get a body. So there you look. I'm using C to zoom in and out. So right now I'm editing, and now I'm not editing. But even when I'm in the parcel, and I try and edit things, you know, it was too small of a world for me though. So then I moved on to this, the Madada or Madasha Visualization Center. And so this is how I first laid out. Oops. Why won't it want me to fly? This is how I first laid out what I wanted the Madasha Center to look like. The Madasha Data Center. A welcome sign. I put some lanterns here, and you know, I can't buy a parcel this large in CryptoVoxels, so I felt as though, you know, why not, you know, create something that I could at least start putting all the information. So for example, it's actually not working very well. Oops, there you go. So you can click the links. So, you know, if I need a link in the real world, so for example, this might be easiest to show it. So we go to marmaj.eth. Again, everything's going so slow. It's hilarious. Part of it, I suppose, play fun games. They use your hash power, and I actually might shut off the game for a bit, just because it really does mess up my stream a little bit, or quite a bit. So here we go. We are going to go to Bobby's Places. And, oh no, sorry, I wanted to go to the Madasha Center. And so this is what I came out with. I couldn't afford a parcel that large, so today I changed it to the Ethereum Learning Center. A lot of the same, so for example, what is attestation of effectiveness? I want to go over here, I add what is attestation of value effectiveness. So a lot of the same reading materials can be found in this. I was going to have some screens, you know, welcome to the Madada Visualization Center. You know, here I have, you know, I ended up editing it to, you know, welcome to the Ethereum Learning Center. So again, it's a great way to be in CryptoVoxels and test things out. Where do you want things to go? What do you want to do? This is all free. I have my videos here. I built a little walkway. Also, it's great to practice building, right? So, but it's not exactly like the real world, but it helped. So let's go back to spaces and let's read up about some information about the spaces so that we can understand what's going on. So, what's going on here? Are spaces free? Yes, they're free. You can start building. Spaces are not in the real CryptoVoxels world. So you don't have any neighbors, you cannot walk from parcel to parcel, and you cannot transfer ownership of spaces. Can my friends visit? And this is the coolest part in my opinion. You could take the URL of your space and share it with friends. So if you decided that you wanted to show off, create a little gallery and show off your gallery making skills or learn, get the URL and send them. So they're single player only, so you can't see your friends in there. And scripts don't seem to work very well. But you can teleport to the space, check it out, see what's there, and then go back out. So it's a great way to have a parcel, and then you can go from the parcel, go to this big space, show what you're good. So let's use an example. Madada Visualization Center. We can copy that. We can go to marmaj. This is a really quick example. Say I felt this gallery wasn't big enough. I wanted to show. I can just go like this. Oh, that's why it's not working. Wait, it should still work. I should have, there we go. We are going to add what was it going to be? A sign. Let's just say we're going to add a sign. So tab to edit. Let's get a sign. Oops. Let's move that sign. Let's put it over here. And then we're going to have that sign hyperlink to that. And we're going to call it tele for teleport. So people are walking around the gallery, they go, you know what, this gallery is kind of cramped, kind of small. I want to go visit this, whatever it is. They can click and it won't come up with a teleportation link, it'll be an actually external link. But once you open the external link, you'll keep the CryptoVoxels open and it'll also open what you've created. And so I think one of the coolest reasons for this is you could take an NFT, right? let's say I want to take this NFT, and I can say, oh look, okay, let's just edit some of this stuff. Edit, edit, and you can be like, okay, you know what? I want to start selling this piece of art. Look, if you see, oh, my referral code's not in there. So let's go through here. Where's the NFTs? Let's go take the referral code, right? This is the referral code for the Marma.eth Foundation on OpenSea. Let's make sure we get the whole thing. Go back here. Go to the end. There we go. Put a little / to make it good. And it might not load very well. So let's see what loads and what doesn't. I know images don't load, but I'm curious because I know videos load. I know images don't load, are supposed to not load. But I wonder if NFTs load. I'm very curious. We'll see. And then we'll go from there. But you can definitely, so you know, you could come here, pull out a blue tile. You can be like, okay, we're just going to make a little floor. Right? Make a little runway for our fashion show. You know, and maybe we'll have, you know, nice little outline. So these are the colors that come with CryptoVoxels when you first start. Oops. So when you make a mistake, you just use the shift key, hold down the shift key and drag, and you can remove those mistakes. You could add in, I've never tried having an avatar, but apparently you could, oh jeez, you could have some like fireworks on the side of your, okay, boom, boom, boom. You could, what could you do? Sign, video, where is the, oh, let's put, I'm going to put a chair here, you know, so we can go to Bobby's Places. We could simply edit this file, copy the attachment, come back over here, put the URL, oops, yay, now we have a chair. Let's make it 2.5 by 2.5 by 2.5. Now we're going to rotate this bad boy. Oops, not like that. Okay, now we're gonna move you over a tiny bit. And then, you know, this is gonna be where I'm gonna sit and watch my TV screen, you know? So let's make this bigger. It's not big enough, at least 3 by 2. And let's drop it down. Let's put something fun in there. Let's go to YouTube. Whoa, that's not what I'm looking for. Let's go to YouTube. Let's find a nice actually, Julian had a video about today. I think he came out with it, or yesterday. Yeah, here we go. So let's close that. Go here, edit, click through, and now look, I can sit in my nice little chair, and what's the show? Let's see if it comes through properly. It takes a while sometimes to actually load the video. So videos that have been here for a while will usually load instantly. But again, what I do know is that they obviously don't want people coming in here and creating lots of these spaces and using up all the resources of the game or of the company. But I would still like to see what I like knowing what I can and can't do as well. So you can build. It looks like this NFT is having a hard time to show. Let's see if maybe we can just go on OpenSea and find something else. Let's go on my account. Let's find something I know I own and should show up. Let's use marmaj.eth. Cute. So we just take the URL, you pop it in here, and we'll see if it shows up. Oops. But yeah, you could test out different, types of particles. You could have your emit rate be a lot faster. You could have different sized differences. So you have like, small ones and big ones. Presentation screens. Yeah, that's honestly, it's not that extravagant what you can do, but it does help you get the hang of building before you get started. I did wish the images worked. I know it would almost be like, okay, what's the point of buying a parcel if images work? So maybe there'd be a way of making, like, you can't see your own body, you can't see other people. So yeah, I mean, I like the fact that my spaces are more valuable because of stuff like this, but I know videos work though, so I don't know. Actually, when in doubt, always refresh. That's what I've learned about CryptoVoxels. Whenever I'm having an issue, let's. Nope. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get. Doesn't. Oh, maybe because I've, let's see, 2 tabs open. Who knows? Who knows? Nope. Doesn't seem like it's gonna play. What else would be fun to do? I mean, honestly, actually, what I really would like to do is start from a new space. So you do need an account to do this. So you will need to click the login button here, and all that requires is having a MetaMask. So you could easily just click MetaMask on Google, go here, hit download. Chrome, you're probably on a computer. And you can just hit install MetaMask for Chrome, and then it brings you up to this. I mean, I already have it, so I'm not going to redo it, but pretty self-explanatory. What was I doing in here? Nothing. I was creating a new one. We're going to make it big because, in my opinion, why not make it the biggest you can? Look, that used to be the biggest, I think, and now it's even bigger I can do. Let's create it. This is huge. So now, as you can see, I have my crosshairs, and I can start building. So one of the best things I like about this is I can start building a, like what I would envision, like, from the ground. So let's see. I want to build something, without a roof, eventually. So maybe it's going to have some sort of house spacing. Right? How big? Let's make the main house about that big. Right? Perfect. And then, how tall should we make the house? You could easily so usually when I'm trying to do height, what I do is I just go and create the blocks as high as I want to make them, right? So let's say, we're going to stop flying. That's a pretty tall house, I'm thinking. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fly again. And all we really got to do now is keep making these things. And then, I mean, just to show you why I'm doing that, is because you can click from here and just go like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not really counting. I'm just kind of like going across. Oops. So I was under the assumption personally that you could share pictures. I mean, not pictures, but that NFTs at least could be shared here. I was apparently incorrect. You need to buy a parcel for that. Where did we come in from? Are we going to assume this is the front? I don't think I want my house to be so like, I want big windows. So how big do we want our windows to be? So remember, shift, big. Maybe we can do sliding doors too. So you click white, you want see-through. Alright, maybe you get some see-through there. And some see-through there. And maybe we get sliding doors in the middle. So to create sliding doors, what you would do is you go to add, you create like a Vox file, right? And you put it here. Then, like we made this chair or like anything else, see if I have any doors anywhere. I know I had benches. I don't think I have doors. But an example of a door could be, let's take this. Let's replicate this. Let's put the URL here and the URL here. Let's make these 3, 4, 5. That actually worked really well. Let's do 4 though. Let's move this one. Sometimes the best way to move it is to go in here and edit it slowly. Right? Take the dimensions here. I'm just going to copy. So I'm just going to R to replicate and then put another one right here. E to edit this small thing, delete it. E to edit this. We're going to come right beside you. We are going to come down. Is that? Okay, now add key. We're going to add a positional keyframe. Just 3 of them. Positional keyframe. 1, 2, 3. So all we're going to do is something very simple. 60, 120. Edit. 60, 120. And all we're going to do is say, that's way too much. -1. But like, you know, I don't know how you get it to go at the same time. How do you fix that? Oh, whenever you change a number, it should oh, it's not working as perfectly because I think we're in. Oh, here. You just gotta try and edit this. Oh, okay, let's try this again. Okay, it's a little bit closer. Let's see. This is really hard to do. Okay, show one more time. This is really hard. Oh, okay. Wait. Why is this one taking so long to go back? Very interesting. Oh, because that's 90 instead of 120. I'm sitting here wondering why the timing's so off. And it's because, okay. Because it needs to come all the way across. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now we can add in, where are you? Polytext. And we can rotate. Right? And we could just be like, scaling, keyframe. I want you to start at 1. Where are you? There you go. So we're going to start at and go to, it's actually too big already. Right? And then you just say go bigger. And then let's just say it's going to say spread love. Change the color. Whatever you want. Boom. You have a little house. You know, if you want that little flickering to go away, just take these and bring them off the, so when you add a keyframe, you cannot edit the item after you've added a keyframe. But all you have to do is, I'm just going to show it real quick because it's a pretty easy keyframe that we added. Close the keyframe. Oops, it's not this one. It's not that one either. It's that one. And now when we do it, let's say we added the exact same keyframe in to be 60, -1, 120. Now, no more flicker. And that's happening because now we've put it in front of the wall. So it's not actually in the wall, whereas this one is right on the wall and causes an issue because I guess the computer doesn't know which one to show. Yeah, spread love, that. I think one of the cooler things you can do as well with Voxes, and I'm going to end it after this, but let's say we have a little Vox file here, and let's make it a computer or something fun. Let's make it a book. Let's take this book. Sorry. E to edit. Let's change the URL. Now we've got Now we've got a book. Let's make the book a little bit bigger, just so I could like see the book. Let's put the book a little bit into the sky, and then let's actually have the scripting in there. So let's just, oh, scripting doesn't work. No, it would have been so much fun. Okay, well, it's not gonna work. But what we can do still is add a positional keyframe, you know, and then have, this is where I think I have a lot of fun, like just testing out keyframes. I'm not sure if this is correct. I'm adding in just what I want to see happen, and then we'll see what it looks like. 0, and then 0, 0, 0. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 1. So to me, part of the fun, I'm gonna delete some of these. Part of the fun is trying to figure out, you know, how you can make, like, woo, like you can make things fly across your screen. So let's say this was a bird. Actually, yeah, I'll start with something more realistic. Let's say this was a bird and we wanted to have it fly across our screen, right? So let's say we start with that. We know we don't want the bird to go up alone. We also want the bird to go that direction. So now you could say we want the bird to go like 5 in that direction, right? Really far that way. Well, that's too fast. So that's half as much time, or twice as much time to go the direction. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to like catch it now. There you go. Let's make it go even slower so I can make sure I catch it. And then at 240, what's gonna happen next? Right? So at 240, you don't want it to stay there. Maybe you want it to come down. So if you knew 1 was up, that means you're gonna know like -3 is down, and you don't. That's gonna stay in the same area, right? And come down. But let's say you want it to come towards me as it went down. -3 was too much. So -2, and we're gonna have it come towards us by saying we're gonna stay 5 across, but now we're gonna come 4 towards us, or toward. We'll see where it goes. Yeah, so now it's coming towards us. So now you can see how potentially, if that was a bird, you could have a bird or a heart if you're saying spread love. That's giving me like a mini stroke. And then let's add another keyframe so that it goes back. There you go. So now this bird is flying. It's going here now and stopping. Now, so let's say that's a bit low. Now you want it to stop being there. You want it to go back to, oops. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's what I want. And then we're gonna add one more keyframe to tell it to, go back close to where you were. Oh, let's just go back over there. Let's just go back to the original starting location. Nice little triangle. Okay. Now let's imagine that was a bird that you've created in Magical Voxel. It can fly around your parcel. And that's a bit too fast. Gosh, okay. Oh yeah, because it automatically puts like 270. Let's put like 500 in here. And yeah, so that's a way where you can easily add some kind of individuality to your parcel if you want to use something like Magical Voxel to create these Vox files. In the real world though, that scripting I was talking about, so the scripting down here, adds some of this and tells you where to get the files from to change the picture. But then it could look something like this, right? So then you have it changing pictures every, let's say, few seconds or every second or so. And so that picture change could be the bird's wings being up and the bird's wings being down. So you could imagine how, having the bird's wings flapping as it was here, or having a UFO show different colors, or aliens coming out, or having a car. A lot of people have cars in their parcels that drive across, or if they have I want a waterside parcel. So let's say we had some water right here. We could have a Vox file that was zooming across the water, every so often, and so if you have a script file as well, what it can be looking for in a script could change in different types of days. So at nighttime, maybe the boat looked differently because the file was different at nighttime. During the daytime, maybe the boat had a party going on or something like that. So a lot of cool ways you can program a lot of stuff into these worlds, which is what I really enjoy. And yeah, I think I'm going to end my stream there. That's really a quick one just to show off the building in CryptoVoxels. Hope anyone might have enjoyed that. If they saw it, I hope the stream went well. I have no clue how this stream went. But that's all for today from Chloe the Dev, the Marma.eth Foundation, episode 23. So crazy, we're almost at a quarter century of episodes. So it's, I'm really excited to continue doing this. I'm excited for Bobby to hopefully start sending me some locations. But yeah, thank you for everyone who, I know some people do watch these and some people do follow along. So I appreciate it. If you ever want to leave any comments or anything like that, I am here. I do read them. And I guess if you do end up creating a space, please send me the URL. We drop it in the chat in the comments here, and I'd love to go take a look. And yeah.